Greetings, traveler, and welcome back to the Lapis Kingdom. I am the Blue Regent, and here we are again in episode 2 of our 1.16 Minecraft Survival Let's Play. We've got some big stuff going on today. We're going to be going on some more adventures, so if you're ready, saddle up, and let's begin. So as you remember, last time in the last episode, we ended our adventure in this village that we found, and our mission starting out, as the sun is going down, is I am going to try to securely store all of these villagers in their houses so that they are safe from possible attacks at night. I'm gonna take that chest. Okay, this is exciting because we're doing a little bit of a race against time here, because I don't really want to get caught outside at night in the dark, but I also want to make sure that there are villagers in houses. So, kind of doing a race against time. I'm gonna trap as many villagers as I can in a house. Oh, I'm low on food. Everything about what's happening right now is scary. Hey, do you wanna go inside? Do you wanna go in there? Do you wanna go? Do you wanna go? Okay. Well, this might take 2 days to do this. So, as I said in the first episode, I have really bad luck with my villagers. Not living very long. So I tend to avoid hanging out in villages. Oh boy. Blue Regent to the rescue. Nope. I didn't trap anybody in there. Okay. Well, I tried. I have really bad luck with my villagers not lasting very long. So when I play this by myself, I tend to not hang out in villages for too long. But since we're doing a survival let's build thing here, I'm gonna want to be able to trade with these guys eventually. So them living is kind of important. So I managed to get a couple of them trapped, which is cool. And I'm just gonna have to work on that. So today, the main goal is let's make this village look a little nicer. Also, I have to organize this inventory. This inventory is a hot mess. So where do I want my house to be? Let's see here. I was really hoping I could get everybody trapped in one go, and that really didn't happen. That's okay. So for now, I'm just going to set my bed right here. I'm going to set this chest right here. I'm going to throw anything I don't particularly need out right now into it. I do want to start a bamboo farm. I do still want to start a sugarcane farm. I do want to start a sweet berries farm, so I have them for crafting later. I don't need the apples. I don't need these. I will need that. That can sit right here for right now. I don't need watermelons. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Okay. So anytime if I do happen to decide that I want to make over a village, I kind of have a system of things that I like to do that very quickly make it feel a little less of a mess. And the easiest thing to do, that flower can go there, is to clean up the roads. Just because of the way that the world generation works in Minecraft, the roads are always a disaster. There's always tall grass in them. There's always trees in them. There's always hay bales in them. So I'm just going to run around here, kind of clean up these roads real quick. And that'll be handy because it's also going to give me some seeds so that we can get a wheat farm going pretty quickly, which will be nice as well. Let's see here. Okay. So I messed with some of my settings a little bit in between the first episode and the second episode. So as I go, part of the point of these first several episodes is also going to be me just kind of getting used to recording. This is my first time I've ever recorded any video games. It's also going to give me an opportunity to improve my capture settings and all of that kind of stuff. Improve my editing video game software. I do have a little bit of a background in video production and editing. I'm a little rusty with my stuff, so I'm kind of using this as an opportunity to get myself back in the swing of creating content and editing. My editing software that I'm using is new to me, so I kind of have to get used to using that, and the capturing video game footage is new to me as well, so I kind of have to learn. I'm learning this as we go, which feels kind of weird to me as someone who has kind of done stuff like this before, and anytime you show off a product, whether it's there is a cave nearby, whether it's a demo reel, if you're looking for like a video production job or something like that. I'm just gonna set up like a nice little, we're gonna decorate the coast here with this sugarcane and get the most basic of sugarcane farms going out here. Oops. So anytime you're making like a demo reel, or if you're going to like film school or broadcasting school, even if you're showing an unfinished product, it is mostly finished. You're showing the cleanest version of a rough cut you possibly can. And so what you're getting critiqued on is usually minor details. So for me, having a little bit of that background doing this feels slightly uncomfortable. Oh, yes. No. Haha. Trapped. Okay. So posting a video that I know could use a little bit of work feels kind of funky to me. It feels against my nature. But what I'm kind of trying to do with these first couple of episodes is push myself into getting it out there to prevent myself from getting trapped in I think I could do that a little bit better loop, and it never progressing, if that makes sense. So basically I'm kind of using these first several episodes, these first however many episodes, as a way for myself to look back at stuff and say, okay, well, next time I'm going to change this. Next time I want to do a better job of editing my audio, or I need to touch up my capture settings a little bit. And so that's kind of what I'm doing with these first several episodes. And so I'm kind of learning it as I go, getting more comfortable as I go, and just getting more comfortable with talking to you while playing. If you watch other people on YouTube who their main content is video games, they talk a lot about how playing a video game is one thing, talking to people is one thing, but playing a video game and talking and carrying on a cohesive conversation is definitely a skill in its own right. And so, do you want to go in there? It'd be cool if you did. No? Okay. That's fine. So I'm kind of using these first several episodes, like I've said a couple times now, as a chance for me to just get a little more used to this new, for me, format of creating content and stuff. So today our main goal here is to get a little bit more set up I really wish this isn't where you were hanging out. You know that? Yeah, you get it. I really wish that isn't where you were hanging out. So I'm just going to do this for now and do that. And that's where you that's where you live now, buddy. So we want to get a little bit of a survival situation. I'm telling you, these zombies, they keep trying to hello. Yeah, go away. Okay. All right. I see what's happening here. Wrong. Ooh, got me that time though. Okay. Oh. Well, it's getting froggy. It's a little exciting here in episode 2. Get some combat going. Oh wow. Yeah. Probably because they're just far enough away that they'll spawn, but just close enough that they can figure out how to get to me. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, I don't have armor. That's scary. I gotta get out of here. All right, well, now we know where all those zombie noises were coming from. So I'm going to head back over here. Get a... Just learn this lesson. Get these going. Get a hoe going. And let's go get some farming going. After we... No, you can't. You can't sleep there. That's not how this works. Let's see if we can trap some more of these guys in their house. Okay, so there's one more villager trapped. If I can't trap them all, I'm not that concerned about it. Hey man. Hey buddy. Do you wanna go inside? Do you wanna go inside? It's really nice right here. What if I just did that? Oh, yeah. Who knew? Stopped up by a trapdoor. Who knew? Go inside and sleep myself. I believe that last villager might be a lost cause. That might be the case here. And if that's the case, I'm kind of fine with that. I believe everybody else has been locked up for their own safety. So yeah, let's move on to the next thing. So we're just gonna get a basic farm going. I'm gonna do it over here by the river, and I'm just gonna get a nice little cheap starter wheat field going, just to get some food production. Oh boy, if I could click the right button, that would be great. Okay. I'm just gonna prevent stuff from jumping down onto this, and so that I have some more dirt in the future. Just going to take this hill back a little bit. Should have made a shovel, but here we are. What can you do? Yeah. 9. It's not a lot of wheat. It's not a big field, but it's a start. Let's see here. Where feels like a safe place to put these berries? Clear this out. And we'll get a little berry patch going here. This way, in the future, Oops. That's a misplaced one. In the future, we'll have more berries to use as decorations. Okay. So I've got a little bit of a wheat field going. I can plant these last 2 pieces of seed. Actually, the next thing that I tend to do if I'm cleaning up a village is I try to get rid of all of the tall grass around the village, at least within a pretty close radius. And the reason is if you're gathering resources, trying to attract animals, trying to build, and you're kind of running around and you don't feel as nervous about staying up through the night anymore, or if you've been mining all night and you come back to the village, it's really easy if you're not paying attention, at least in my opinion, to not notice right away creepers hiding in the tall grass. And sometimes, obviously, they're a different color, they're moving, so it's not that tricky, but it's usually not the first creeper that you see, it's the second creeper that you see. And that's where they get you, is the second creeper sneaking up on you. See, I wish you would go home. What if, I know what to do here. And so I tried to cut down on all of the tall grass because it's just one less place for... Go home. Go into a house, villager. Haha. There. Got him. It's just one less form of camouflage for them. Also, you know, if you are looking for the idea of this being a settled area, this tall of grass this close to buildings doesn't really make sense anyways. It would be shorter. It would be shorter just because of animals walking around. It'd be shorter because of people walking around. It just wouldn't be this tall. And so obviously you want to have plants around for variety and everything, but just this close to the road, you probably wouldn't have that tall of grass. And if you know if that is something that you want to keep, and you're saying right now, Blue Regent, I'm not afraid of creepers. Well, great, you're braver than I am, because I feel like it's always, you know, farther along down the road when I'm feeling really confident that I kind of stop paying attention to creepers, and that's when they blow up without fail. Like the most complicated building I made, the longest thing it took me to build, all of a sudden has a huge chunk missing out of it because I wasn't paying attention. And so this is just kind of one more thing to help you reduce the chances of you not noticing that other creeper that's sneaking around your village. And again, I just think it kind of makes everything look a little more settled. Makes everything look a little bit more inhabited. So I'm going to actually do a cut here and go around and clean up the grass, and we're going to get on to a little more survival action. Okay, so I've been doing some cleaning up, and I'm feeling a little more comfortable about the volume of tall grass around us and its proximity to the core of the village. I also have a bamboo hill going on over there, and I can show it to you before we end the video today. But I want to show you this, and this is where we're going to spend the last little bit of this video today. I was running around and I almost fell into this. That's how I discovered it. But there's the village right there, and here's this little hole down into a cave, and there's some iron down there and some coal down there, which I used up the last... Oh, well, I'm in here. Okay, here we go. We're live. I fell down. I did what I was trying to avoid doing, but that's okay. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Whew. Wow. It's exciting. This is exciting. Let's come back up here. Let's get a little. that was something. Okay, some things that everyone can learn from watching what just happened there. Don't forget, if there are two directions you can go in a cave, about the other direction. So I'm going to light this to here. That's lava. The lava's helping with the lighting. We're going to go back up. Maybe. Sword out. And see what's this direction. Okay. So I can go either this way, or I can come from this direction. Okay, so there are a lot of zombies down here. Alright, so I'm going to grab some of this coal, make some torches, and let's do a little exploring. And we'll see how far we can get before we call things today. Let's see. I'm just going to kind of hide in this corner for a second. Get some torches going. Whew. Alright. I feel a little bit better now. There is an Enderman nearby. I just heard that. Let's just get some basic lighting in here, just so that I can see what's going on. Okay. Well, no one's going to be coming from this direction. That's handy. Let's stay fed. Go sword back out. Oh, wow. See, I stressed myself all out with those, with the double creeper bonanza back there a second ago, and yeah. Okay, so this area, whatever's down here can't get to me. Okay, so we're gonna grab this iron, we're gonna grab all this coal, and this will probably be towards the end of the episode. More iron is needed if I want to have a full suit of iron armor. I also want to get myself a shield so that I can go down that other tunnel that we found earlier and fight those skeletons off. They're just a lot easier to deal with, obviously, with a shield. If you've never played Minecraft before and you're watching this, and this is all you know about Minecraft, you'll see why. Also, if you're watching me fight monsters and you're saying to yourself, wow, he could be doing a better job at that, you're probably right. I do play survival Minecraft. It's the only version of Minecraft I tend to play. However, I do focus more on building. So at any point, if you find yourself thinking, wow, the Blue Regent is not the best at fighting, you're right. And any friendly advice is always welcome. However, just don't be surprised if you find yourself, if you play a lot of, Minecraft PvP stuff and find yourself slapping yourself on your forehead thinking, wow, he's not very good at this. Yeah, it's not my main focus ever in Minecraft. It's a thing I'll probably get better on as we go, just because I'm going to be forcing myself to do a lot more adventuring than I normally do, because, as I try to slowly start working towards building a Minecraft-themed world, we're just going to need, we're ultimately going to need Blackstone from the Nether, and we're going to need a lot of other resources that are going to require me to go in places that are just a little scarier than places that I am used to going when I play games by myself and aren't recording them for the entire world to see. So let's see, I'm going to build myself a little dirt bridge here, just get a little bit more lighting, which you need a torch for. Bread doesn't help. We'll get a little bit more coal, and that's basically all of the resources for that. So that's the entry, our first foray underground in this adventure. Nothing too exciting. I did almost get blown up. That was cool. I guess that's a way that you can describe it. So I'm going to get some rest real quick. I'm going to show you around in our farms and everything that we've got set up. And then, yeah. Okay, so before we call it for the day, we're going to head over here back to where I set up our makeshift berry farm and our makeshift wheat farm. And you can already see it in the distance. Oh, the zombie didn't make it. We've got our beginning of our bamboo farm here. If you remember, we're not that far from the jungle. However, I don't want to have to run to the jungle every time I need bamboo. Oh, there's a little bit of tall grass left over here. Somehow I missed that. So yeah, so we've got this makeshift wheat goat farm going on down here. I really only have that going there because I'm trying to maximize the amount of seeds I'm ultimately going to have, because I do want to start turning more of this area into farm fields and everything. Essentially, this village is going to be headquarters for the ultimate overall mass resource production for building our initial elements to our Warcraft world that we're creating. All right, that is it for today. We got a little bit of a headquarters set up. We did do a little bit of mining. We also effectively captured all of the villagers. They are trapped in their houses. Ultimately, the goal is to get a little bit of a substructure in this village and kind of get a trading post set up under there, so that we can use them as a bit of an experience farm and an item farm as well. So that is it, like I said, for today. Starting next week, Mondays, it's going to be strictly survival and adventuring, and Wednesdays, we're going to get started on our building. So if you want to watch kind of like a resource gathering, adventuring, survival stuff, that's going to happen on Mondays. And starting next Wednesday, we're going to start cleaning up a little more of this village and start getting it kind of looking how I'm hoping that ultimately the Kingdom of Azeroth will be looking on this channel. So this village is kind of going to be our palette experiment. It's going to be what we're using to find it out. So yeah, I look forward to seeing you next week. Until then, we'll see you soon.